Today's couplet from Swarved is about purity. This couplet comes from 1st Canto, 3rd chapter, 39th couplet. Whenever we are talking about the Almighty God, Supreme Being, to attain, to pray also, and we expect that something will come from the Almighty to us, which is a fair expectation. There is no problem as such in expecting such way. But the point comes whether we are really eligible to receive whatever the Almighty has to give to us. Are we doing something wrong and still expecting something from the God? We cannot deceive the God. God knows the reality about each one of us. One with impure mind or intention or activities is actually far away from his reach, the reach of the God. So this particular couplet, which Sadhguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj has mentioned about the purity, and without purity, no one has ever or even in future attained the Almighty Supreme Being. This is what this couplet about is. Let me first read it out. दंभ कपट छल झूठ है, वक्र विकृत विचार, वहां दूर प्रभु रहत है, अनघय मोघय चार. The Almighty, the Supreme Being, the God, is a way where deformed behavior of dissent, treachery, hypocrisy, untruth, and malicious prevail. These are all the bad habits. Even if person who is outside is not able to identify something inside you, doesn't matter. Whatever is inside, that is known to the one, and we cannot deceive him. And that's why, devoid all the bad acts, all the sins, all the lusts, and come to God's refuse with truthfulness. Only the pure person, the pure soul, the pure activity can find and connect to the God. The purest effort would never go in vain. False pretension on the basis of mind or speech or even at intellect level does not work. The Almighty God is attainable by his true devotees who are pure from inside. That's why Sadhguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj has said that purification is the prime objective. When we talk about 5 stages of Vihangam meditation, in one of the stage, in fact, the second and third stage is more related with the purification of the mind, purification from inside. And if someone really wants to attain the Almighty, that person must purify himself or herself. All bad behaviors, actions, thoughts must go away from that person, definitely. And that person himself or herself know what is inside. From outside, it may not be known to someone else. Till the mind is active with the sense organs, the impurity persists. So Sadhguru Devji Maharaj has mentioned about this in some another couplet, that how mind is becoming pure and pure and pure when the mind is associated with the consciousness, the soul, and it is considered as impure if it is related with, connected to the sense organs. So if the mind is actively still working with the sense organs, it will still have the impurity. That's why we need to learn how to train our mind to purify ourselves. Our life has an objective. Do we want to attain it? This is what Sadhguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj is mentioning here, that if we want to attain the Almighty, if we want to meet the Supreme Being, we must purify ourselves. And Sadhguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj has iteratively mentioned, not just in one particular this couplet, but many other couplets also, with his own authority, that no one without being truthful can attain God. One need to surrender to the Almighty. Without surrendership, nothing is possible at that level. That's why we have to find our own purity. We have to perform to reach out to our own purity, and we have to lead our life with purity. This is what this particular subject, this particular couplet mentions here, that if you want to attain the Almighty, the Supreme Being, you must purify in and out everything, without which nothing would be possible. Thank you very much for listening.